Hi everybody. I got a Sportsnet jacket. You like it? It's from those commercials with Marks of Art where I can't skate. Basically an entire series of Dang-Its. If only there was a video series where we could look at all the worst Hey! Welcome to Steve's Dang-Its, where we look through, it used to be 3, but now it's just a big old bunch of the worst plays or just any sort of plays that made you say dang it from the past week. And folks, we have some good ones. So without further delay, let's get right to it. First, I want to start with, well, it's an Olympic event. Hockey? No. I'm talking about a summer Olympic event. You'll see. Here's Darcy Kemper with his first attempt.
For Nelson, cutting in, got the shot away with the little contact, and it wound up behind the net. And then Kemper sells the contact from Nelson, and he doesn't get the call as the clock is set to expire here. And now he's going after Nelson here.
Would have been better served.
And just jabbed him with the stick. And this could get messy. There's a lot of players on the ice for both teams, and the linesmen will do their best.
As Brock Nelson goes in. Well, he does give him a little shot, no doubt about it. But I mean, oh my goodness, you talk about embellishing it. Is he shot?
Snipers in the building.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness! He's been such a big part of the Coyote season. We need to see that again. Is he okay?
As Brock Nelson goes in. Oh, he does give him a little shot, no doubt about it. But I mean, oh my goodness, you talk about embellishing it.
Kemper there was definitely some contact there, but I think he might have taken that to market. He sold that something fierce. It didn't quite work, and then to show that he means business, give him a little butt end after that. I've never seen a goalie do that.
Kemper would have got 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct, and there's the spear with the stick a little bit. Referee's probably not going to call that.
Like it was a pool cue. Show it again. So I would call that a Darcy dang it, but it's not the biggest one possible. I included it because there was another one. Here's Mike Smith with something he's never done before.
Longest they've had in Vancouver in a long time since Henrik had one in 2013. Smith out of his net is wiped out behind the goal, and we got something going on now.
Knew it was going to happen with Edler, the way that he took down Smith coming out, and right away everybody scrummed up along the boards. I don't know who that is at the bottom of everything. There's a Canuck player that was down. It is Edler still. He made it all the way to there. Mike Smith never afraid to get out of his net and play pucks. He's a big guy himself too, and he uses that size to protect himself anytime he does come out and play.
Alex Edler rocking Mike Smith. It evokes the memory of Lucic on Ryan Miller. How could he? Come on there, Mike. Come on. Mike has been known for theatrics before, and I think this is another version of it. Now listen, if you're like a center or a winger or something, and you sell something a little bit with the shoulder tug, you embellish, you might draw a penalty, but no one's coming to your aid. Maybe you'll draw a penalty, and that's wonderful. If you're a goalie and you go down like you just got sacked by a linebacker, it draws some attention. I would love to know, over his career, how many of Mike Smith's teammates have taken some bump or bruise because he just decided to ragdoll like Woody from Toy Story. Oh my goodness, Mike, are you okay? There's a snake in my boot. I'm sorry, as producer Drew just pointed out, it was actually the Buzz Lightyear, because to infinity and beyond. If you don't get it because you haven't seen it, you don't deserve to get it. Mike Smith with a bit of a dang it here, and Jakob Markstrom letting him know.
With a reaction to all the festivities down at the other end with a smile on his face after seeing that.
And all I'm gonna say about that is quite rich coming from Jakob Markstrom, because the 2009 World Juniors, I know it was 10 years ago, but people don't forget. Come on. What's the saying? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And if you're not caught, you don't end up on dang-its. But both of these guys did, so dang it. Our next dang it, I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. Come on, you all saw it. My mentions flooded the second this happened. I know it's a dang it. You know it's a dang it. It's the New Jersey Devils. Guys, I'm so sorry. Here's Sam Reinhart from downtown. It's my best Chuck Swirsky. On Corey Schneider, who plays for? Yeah, I know. Yeah, he does.
On to center ice. Reinhart steals it back and takes it. Scored! Reinhart scored from center ice. He stole the puck away, let the shot go, and it beat Schneider.
You're going to see this puck take a bounce. as he fires it in. That is going to be Sam Reinhart's 20th goal of the season.
There's just not much to say here. The forecast for this goal, a slight breeze. Oh, Corey, it's not fair. Show it again. I don't even have anything to say. Okay, actually, I do have something to say. You know how you know a goal is bad? It's never good when the player looks surprised that they scored. Corey. New Jersey. That's a dang it. You know what, though? I gotta give a shout out. This is a hat pick, as a matter of fact. Corey Schneider making 44 saves in this game for the win. Had this goal not gone in, that's a shutout. But what do we call this one? A Schneider shutout? No, I think we just call it a win. And a dang it. This next dang it is a combination. It's weird goalies and weird rules. This one is a weird goalie trying to exploit a weird rule, and also, I think, a first. I don't think the New Jersey Devils have even pulled this off this season. Devan Dubnyk, I believe, is about to appear in his third consecutive Dang It's video. 3 straight weeks. I don't know if it's 3 straight, but he's certainly a staple in 2019. All right, so here's what happens. Nashville Predators, Minnesota Wild, battle of the expansion teams, and it gets a little crazy. Net gets knocked off, which has been a theme in recent weeks. Perhaps next season they will stop making them out of paper mache. But that just happens. The net comes off sometimes, and they're about to blow the play dead. Any second now. What is he doing?
He'll turn it back. Subban moves up. He gets tracked there by Stahl and runs into the back of the net. And the Wild with 4 men break out, and a penalty coming up against Nashville. Dubnyk goes to the bench for the extra attacker. Winding it up is Donato.
There's no penalty here. I don't know what Dubnyk's doing. The official's arms are not up.
Wow. And now he's talking to the official. He wants to know why the arm isn't up, and he's going to try and get back in. Wow. That is as wild as it gets.
Mistake.
He even stood on the bench arguing about why the call was not made.
And now there's too many. Subban runs into the net. Watch the net come off its moorings. And the only thing that I can estimate here is that Dubnyk thought because the net was off its moorings, it would give his team a free chance to go down the ice. Because if Nashville shot the puck into the net, it would not count because the net would be off its moorings. There was no delayed penalty. I think Dubnyk knew there was no delayed penalty and just simply wanted to get an extra skater.
So here's what happened. Devan Dubnyk recognizes that the net is off. If a goal gets scored, it's not going to count, right? So pretty much it's like there's a delayed penalty call. So I'm going to scoot off to the bench and we're going to get an extra attacker. So that happens, and listen to the call. They think there's a delayed penalty.
He'll turn it back. Subban moves up. He gets tracked there by Stahl and runs into the back of the net. And the Wild with 4 men break out, and a penalty coming up against Nashville. Dubnyk goes to the bench for the extra attacker.
And then the second the Preds touch the puck and the play doesn't die, no one knows what's going on. Once again, imagine you're a casual fan. You're taking in your first ever hockey game. How do you explain what's happening? I did that a couple years ago. It was a great time. Why did this happen? And I explain it. Why did that happen? And I explain it. Well, how about that? I don't know. This is one of those I don't knows. And what's amazing is the play eventually gets blown dead, and Minnesota gets a too many men on the ice call anyway. And this is a tight game. It's a 1-0 game. And with just 8 minutes left in the third, Minnesota down 1, they take a penalty. And guess how this game ended? 1-0. Devin, why? Listen, I get it. He's trying to exploit a rule. And interesting point got brought up on my podcast, not by me. So obviously the Preds come back down the other way. They shoot the puck, and let's say it's no goal because obviously the net's off. Well, if Minnesota scores, should that count? And the second I heard that, I was like, hey, you might have a... Wait, no. I love hockey. I love this sport. Quit picking at it. Hockey will be such a good sport when it's done. Stop it. No more reviews. You wanted more goals and you got it. Stop taking them away. Devin, you're blowing this for everybody. And the Minnesota bench doesn't even send the right amount of people out. The official is over at the bench asking what's going on. And what's amazing about that is Dubnyk, in order to pull off his plan, cannot tell the official what's going on. What the heck are you doing? I just felt like it. Because if he says the net's off, then the jig is up. This is Devin. Devin, hang your head in shame. Would it be a hat pick if they scored? Yeah, probably. Then it'd be calling him a genius, the likes of which we haven't seen since Roger Nielsen. But there is a fine line between success and failure, and yep, The last one, not a weird goalie, but a weird rule, at least one that I haven't seen called very often. Here's Marcus Granlund trying to pull a fast one.
Brings it down the slot. Boy, this is a patient play here by Anaheim. And now the pass went off the broken stick, and the Ducks bench is upset because the Canucks were trying to sweep the broken stick out of the way, and it went off the broken stick, and now...
You're not allowed to sweep a broken stick at the puck or at a player. And if it impacts the play, this should be a penalty. And he kind of slides that right into the passing lane, and that's what the Ducks are upset with. They think Granlund
was up in arms.
The call on the ice is a penalty shot for shooting a stick at the puck.
Did you catch what happened there? There's a broken stick on the ice, there's a passing lane for the Ducks, and Marcus Granlund just a little pool cue push of the stick into the passing lane. That obviously deflects the puck. The rule, as I didn't know and I don't know if you knew, is that is a penalty shot. Now, I know what the rule is, and the rules are rules, and you have to follow the rules. That's dumb. Dude, we're talking about a passing play between the two farthest back Ducks and the highest up Canuck. He was trying to pull off a pass. Who's to say that pass would have resulted in a shot? It might have resulted in another pass. Why is that a penalty shot? They weren't robbed of a shot, they were robbed of possession, which can happen on any hooking play, slashing play, tripping play, interference. That to me is a 2-minute minor, shouldn't it be? I'm sure Canucks fans would agree. And it's also a weird one because Sam Steele ended up taking the penalty shot. I don't think he was one of the two Ducks involved.
And his first career NHL penalty shot. Here comes Sam Steele. Backhand score! Wow. Hat trick for the Sherwood Park, Alberta native, and the Ducks lead 3-2. We're still in the second.
What a sweet looking move that was.
What a confident looking move that was.
I mean, he gets a lot on this backhand shot, and he just powers it up and under the crossbar. And Markstrom's thinking he's going to pull it back across and deep. And he just hammers it up top. What a shot. What a play by Steele. Look at the bench reaction.
No, he was just a rookie on a heater, already had 2 goals in the game, and guess what? Oh, that's nasty. Sam Steele with a hat pick inside of a dang it, and guess what? It ended up being a 1-goal game. Ducks win 5-4. The Canucks haven't exactly been in the playoff race for a little bit now, but this pretty much cooked them. They've definitely picked 5th because Pettersson was 5th. That's a dang it for Marcus Granlund, but I think it's just a dang it for the Canucks and their fans that's even a rule. I get why it's something. I don't get why it's a penalty shot. This might be a rule, dang it. So that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, if you like the picks, if you didn't like the picks, leave a comment down below and click like if you like this video, click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends that it's a penalty shot if you do that. Now you know. Seriously, I didn't know.